And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day.
Gotta crank it up.
Crank it.
From the Covey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here on the post game of the first game against the Houston Astros. Giants come up big again, man. How about that? Some excellent pitching from Jordan Hicks. Goes 6 strong, only gives up 1 hit. Had some timely hitting and some spectacular defense, especially at the hot corner. Well, to be honest with you, Wade picked a couple out there at first base as well, right?
Yeah, I tuned into KMBR after the show, Eric. Heard them talking a little Giants baseball for a change. And it's funny, even I guess our fan base were expecting a huge winning year because they're all this team can't lose now. Oh, and one of the talking points after the game, dude, on this channel in particular, we spent months, and I endured it. I'm not a fan, but I endured it. Listening to Lamont Wade's got to play every day. Well, Lamont gets on base. Every caller. Why is he on this team? I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're starting early. We're 4 games in, and they want what was the other thing they were talking about? Big bone of contention. Bivens. Got to release Bivens. Release him or get him out of here. Release him. Eric, we're 4 games in.
I know.
Pump the brake. Slow the heck down. And just revel in the wins.
Fair enough.
Revel.
I agree with that.
Revel.
Yes.
Are you reveling? I'm reveling.
I'm happy. Absolutely, man. This was going to be a tough one. And the reason why I thought it was going to be tough is, the Giants were going up against a tough pitcher. Ronel Blanco is not an easy pitcher, and the Giants were able to get to him. And, of course, when they got to their bullpen, they were able to get to the bullpen. Man, I tell you, I like what the Giants are doing. This is different, right?
Yeah.
They're actually getting some clutch hits. You know what? The hell with it. Let's get into it now before
we start the show, Eric. One quick shout out today. Al Wong. He's not been in every day. Al, though, sent me a message today. I got your message, Al, and I accept your apology. Al says, I apologize for not getting on board the Wilmer Flores train. Maybe Glenn was right. I accept. Here we go.
Now, today's Giants in Review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
All right, here we go. Let's get to the box score. San Francisco scores 7 runs on 9 hits. Another goose egg for errors. Love to see it. They're playing some clean defense. That's what you do. Back to fundamentals. Vince, if you're watching, you talked about it, right? It's about pausing and getting back to the fundamentals. Yes, sir. Houston Astros scored 2 runs on only 3 hits. Of those 3 hits, only Hicks was only the one responsible for 1 hit, and that's it, man. That was it for the Houston Astros against Jordan Hicks. What in the hell are you doing over there? Hitting the mic.
What?
Killing me. No, I heard you. You hit something with the mic. Or hit something, yeah. Or you hit the mic with something, I should say. It went.
I have no clue.
All right. Again, the win goes to Hicks. Look at that ERA, 0. Well, come on. He didn't allow a run. So, yeah, it's fantastic. Blanco gets a loss. He's 0-1, 545. ERA doesn't matter right now because a lot of these guys, it's their first start. But let's take a look at the box score. Wade, 0-4 today. 1 RBI, no walks. Adames got a hit today, which was nice towards the end of the end of the game, and also drew a walk, was able to score a run. Jung-Hoo Lee came through, man. I like that. I had to hit a double. They had runners on second and third. And then Matt Chapman came up with his hit, and that hit allowed those 2 runs to score, which was freaking awesome. Got 2 RBIs. He had a couple of strikeouts, but he made up for it with those 2 RBIs. Ramos, kind of a quiet night. Had 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Bailey, no hits with a walk. Flores, 2-hit game. One of those hits being another 3-run home run.
Can I ask you a question about Wilmer?
Yeah, go ahead.
How long before Wilmer moves in this lineup? You know, I don't like moving guys, but Wilmer is much more productive a player than a number 8 or 7 hitter in the lineup, dude.
I just keep him where he is. If he's getting it done, just let him keep cooking. If other guys can't get it done, well then maybe you talk about doing that. Absolutely.
Has Lamont got a hit yet this year?
I don't think he has.
No.
I do not think he has.
I'm not, and I am not endorsing putting Wilmer at the leadoff spot. Calm down.
Right. And then Fitzgerald had a hit today. That hit was a bunt. Look at that, man. Getting freaking the bunts down. That's what I'm talking about. I forgot to say, Chapman also had a stolen base too. Amongst his, I think, what did he? He drew a walk, right? Yeah, drew a couple of walks. So he got on base 3 times, able to steal a base, and was able to knock in 2 RBI. So Chapman had a decent game.
He did.
I'm happy, man. Let's look at the pitching. Here we go. Hicks dominated 6 innings, man. How many pitches? He only went 72. Efficient. That's what you do, man. He is being efficient with his pitches. Goes 6 innings, 72 pitches. Last year, man, by the time he got into the 4th inning, he was sitting around 70 or 80 in the 4th. Yeah. By the time he got to the 5th, he was already at 90 pitches plus. So that's great to see, man. That is great to see. Now, we'll get into it later. I'm not going to get into this stuff. Doval came in, got a little bit weird, hit a batter. Then Bivens came in, gave up 2 hits, gave up 2 earned runs, a little bit wonky. Eric Miller came in for that last third of an inning. Was able to shut it down with a huge strikeout of the big lefty. He took, man, I tell you what, Miller is not.
Miller, I mean.
Yeah, Miller is not afraid of going against the big guys. Yordan Alvarez, Shohei Ohtani, man. He gets after him and he strikes him out, man. That's great to see. And then, of course, Ryan Walker comes in and locks it down, gets his 2 strikeouts. Of course, it wasn't a save situation, but hey, you got it done. Giants, man, great first game. Can't complain, man. What stood out to you, Glenn? Anything?
You know, and I don't want to sound miserable. We're winning. That's a good thing, right, Eric? Mm-hmm. Positivity.
What was going on here?
I wasn't exactly. I didn't think it was God's gift to baseball. It was kind of another. I don't know. Are the Giants just kind of playing boring? Is this boring baseball? I didn't really get into the game. It wasn't exciting. A win's a win. We'll move on. Maybe it'll be a better game tomorrow. But the thing that stands out to me is the contribution of everybody. Everybody is doing a little bit each game.
Yep.
Whether it's like you said, Fitzgerald gets on with that a bunt. Come on, that's great to see. Maybe, you know what? It's a new philosophy. I didn't think that, bringing Buster in, this whole talk about a new philosophy and how they're going to change their winning ways. Dude, that's exactly what I've seen to start the season.
Yeah, and this is what I thought that Buster Posey would excel in. I had absolutely no issue whatsoever in Buster Posey having an influence as far as the quote unquote the philosophy, of baseball. And it's awesome, man. It's awesome.
Yep.
Man. It's good to see. This is what I want. This is the type of baseball I want to see. Is not always relying on the home run. Don't get me wrong. It's great to see a home run, but you're getting runs across in different ways. Oh, you know what? I forgot to look at. Let's look. Guess what they were with runners in scoring position?
I think there was something like 2 for 5, somewhere around there.
4 for 9. 4 for 9 with hits and runners in scoring position. That's getting the shit done, man. That's getting the shit done. That's what you need. I said this from
I was
the
off
beginning.
a little bit.
I said this from the very beginning. You've got to be able to score runs without hitting a home run ball, and the Giants are doing that right now. That's, man, that has me stoked. Now, let me go to the big question. I saw Cole ask me this. Is Hicks, have I changed my mind on Hicks being in the starting rotation? I already said he's going to have a great first half of the year. Where my concern is, can he go to the entire season? That's it. That's all. If he can, hey, that's awesome. Then I'll sit here and say I was wrong. It's awesome. Hicks was able to get through an entire season with no issues. That would be great. Just saying. Let's talk in August and see how he's doing then. I knew, again, last year in the beginning of the year he was decent, right? He was getting it done. It was when you got later into the season when it started wearing down. So, anyways, love it, dude. I love what I'm seeing. The Giants are playing some damn good baseball, and I got nothing to complain about, man. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Winning baseball, I haven't found it to be exciting baseball. Somebody just actually posted up, I can't find it off the top of my head here. I just saw somebody post. This winning baseball is exciting baseball. I don't think it's exciting baseball, but it is winning baseball.
You don't think how come you don't think it's exciting?
I don't know, Eric. I haven't been thrilled by the games.
Wow.
I flip around. Wow. I caught a little of the Oakland. I knew I couldn't get a week in. The Sacramento A's or the A's or whatever the hell they call them. Watched a bit of the A's game tonight. That looked exciting. Exciting brand of baseball. I just haven't been. Hey, Giants are winning. That's what it's all about. The only thing I will say, Eric, and good point on you about the Hicks situation. I am in no way, shape, or form getting overly analytical or talking about this on a nightly basis 4 games in. Hicks just threw a few innings of baseball, and we're talking about, we're carrying him off at the World Series, Eric. Oh, are you wrong, Eric? He pitched 1 game. Calm again. I'm just like, calm down.
Oh, good. Hey, they're excited. I tell you what, it's okay to be excited. I'm not going to dog on anybody being excited. I'm not, because I was excited. That was great baseball, man.
You liked it? Well, I didn't. I thought it was kind of boring, but hey, so be it.
Because you saw a whole bunch of different things. You saw the home run. You saw awesome defense. You saw some great pitching, and you saw timely hitting, man. Saw a stolen base. You saw, damn, dude. I loved it. That was
all right.
Awesome.
All right. Maybe I'll cheer up and I'll be positive tomorrow night. I was happy Wilmer's playing out of his mind right now to start the year, which I anticipated. I said 30-plus home runs, maybe 34.
I tell you what, though. I'm guessing.
Mike O says, what do I want? What do I want?
I think he says his name is Black Project. I'm taking a guess. I'm taking a stab in the dark. If it's Black Project, let me know, yay or nay. The burning question is, does Wilmer hit more bombs than Ohtani?
Once again, calm down. Calm down.
Oh, man. That's crazy. He could have 6 by the time we freaking finish the series. You never know.
Mikey O says, what does Glenn want? I want to just calm down and give it a couple of weeks, Eric. Let's just get a couple of weeks. We haven't even played our home opener yet, and the guys are like, "Well, what do you want? This is the best team ever." Calm, just
it's Christian.
I'm not getting too. I'm not down in the dumps, but I'm not planning the parades yet, Eric. Let's just let this play out.
Oh, absolutely. No. I get you. I hear you. But it's exciting. Do you know why? When's the last time we've seen Giants baseball like this? Let's be honest.
21.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a while, and we haven't been kind of used to this. So I get it. I get the excitement. There's nothing wrong with it, man. It's fun. Yeah. It's good to be excited. When it's time to be critical, well, then we'll be critical. Right now, there's no time to be critical. Absolutely. I don't see anything wrong whatsoever in what the club is doing.
Oh,
like what
Tom, I don't care. People can. I didn't say. Well, I didn't use the term boring. Did I? Did I say boring? Did I use the term boring? Did I say boring?
I don't think you said boring, but you just said you weren't excited.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't exciting baseball to me. It was just kind of. You know what I do find, Eric? Again, I take the brunt of the criticisms here. Somebody got on me opening day for watching remember I watched the Cincinnati broadcast?
Mm-hmm.
And they had they had the cool dude. Enough teams don't do that. The home plate umpire had a camera mounted on his noggin, and they would show the pitches coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Not every pitch,
Right?
but a couple. And then next inning they show one, and I just thought that dynamic was great. Maybe it's the broadcast crew, Eric. Kruko
Really?
and Kuiper. I'm just not feeling it.
Hey, that's fair. That's how you feel. That's fair.
And I have promoted. I think I've always said I think they're the greatest. We have one of the best broadcast crews, radio, TV combined.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I listen to other broadcast crews, I'm like, wow, they talk more about, I was learning things today. I watched part of the Kansas City game, and they were talking about the players, what they do in the off season. And I'm like, geez, I'm learning a lot about this team.
All right, on.
The Giants, it's always the same, there's the gamer babe in section 317. Oh, they made the trip tonight. I want to learn. I want to be educated, Eric. But anyway, I'm going to start doing that. I'm watching the games now that I got the MLB package fired up. I can watch the visiting teams.
Nice. Paul Fong goes, they're actually stealing bases, hits with runners in scoring position. It's so good. Yes, sir. Also, small ball. When was the last time you seen a Giant steal a bag or bunted to third or a sack fly? That's what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about all offseason. This is the game of baseball, and baseball consists of more than just hitting the ball or the fence. I'll keep saying that. It's freaking awesome.
You're right on, Abraham.
Coming in strong, man. Look at that. I love it. Good on you, Ibrahim. Thank you.
And now, another Giant Sports Talk Live Super Chat.
Ibrahim's chiming in with $10. Thank you, sir. Says, loved seeing the 2-out RBI action tonight.
Yeah.
They didn't do much of that last year. They didn't do any of it last year. Exactly, Ibrahim. That's what I'm talking about. And I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the Matt Chapman, right? You had runners on second and third. He gets that little, and look, did he crush it? No, but he got the base hit. It found grass, scored 2 runs. You put that in shirts because when it was nice, especially in that part of the game, the Giants were up 5-0, right? Astros come back, make it 5-2, getting a little weird. And then the Giants come right back and tack on another 2. Man, dude, let's go, man. I love that. And if they keep playing like that, the Giants are going to be doing something.
Everybody contributing, like I said earlier, Eric, and getting him. What's my favorite line in the preseason? I want to see him get him on, get him over, get him in, and that's exactly what they're doing.
I love it, dude.
Producing runs. Speed is playing a little factor, too. I like what I've seen on the bases.
Absolutely. And it plays a factor. We saw it yesterday. Fitzgerald laid down the bunt. This is yesterday's game. Lays down a bunt, even though he laid down another bunt today. He laid down the bunt yesterday. The pitcher panics, grabs it, and he freaking wings at the freaking right field. Then Fitzgerald's able to get up and go to freaking second base. You put speed, and with that threat, it makes the pitcher a little bit uncomfortable. Everybody has to do their part. The pitcher has got to be able to field it and throw it. The fielders have got to be able to do the same. I mean, and they got to be able to catch it as well. So, I mean, it's awesome.
And you just said it a few minutes ago, but just to echo it, I agree. You're seeing things that we didn't see last year. Like, for example, just those bunts. I can't tell you the last time I saw the Giants laying down bunts to try to take advantage of a situation to get on base. Just take the base. Not do, Eric, you always talk about it.
Yeah.
Timely hitting, two out hitting,
yes,
up on the bat.
Yes.
That's what I'm seeing.
And exactly, man.
Productive at bat.
Baseball. It's baseball, man. This is this is why I was excited about Buster Posey. I'm still not sold on the business side, right?
Yeah.
I'm giving it, if you want full disclosure, I'm still a little, questionable, the business side, but he'll get that. It's going to take some time. But I absolutely had no doubt whatsoever that he is going to be able to bring a style of baseball to the Giants, with his knowledge of how the Giants won in the past, man, dude. It's freaking awesome.
LD, I agree with you. Calm down. One game and people want guys, terminate their career. Get them out of here. Just one game.
Exactly.
Let's just come on.
And look, one thing the Giants do have a lot of depth in the pitching. Yeah. So when they have to go to another guy, they got a deep well to tap from, which is good. So
yeah, I've seen a few. Yeah, there are teams around Major League Baseball because, of course, following the fantasy, you pay more attention to the other teams. And opening day, second day of the season, Friday, I saw teams. Their ace closer come in, blew the game. Eric. Mm-hmm. Oftentimes, I went out and I throttled them right out of my lineup in the fantasy league. And what happened the next day? Right back in there. 3 up, 3 down, 9th inning, got points. The managers went right back to them, Eric. One game is not a career. Calm down.
Yeah, I get it.
But I tell you, with Webb going tomorrow, this easily could be a winning road trip, which would be really nice to see, Eric.
I tell you what, man, I could be wrong. They could come out of this damn road trip better than 3-3. I thought, hey, yeah, 500, and I'd be happy with 500. I'm not complaining. If they came back home with a 500 record on the road, I'd absolutely have no issue with that. I think, okay, that's good. You come back with more than that, man. Whew.
Yeah,
I'll be happy. Absolutely.
I got a hard time just remembering that we don't call the Athletics Oakland Athletics anymore. Eric, what the hell's the name of the team? What's the ballpark? Dickens, or what happened to Minute Maid Park? What happened to Minute Maid Park, man? Come on. Some names just work. Minute Maid Park. I mean, that's what is. We all grew up with that name on that ballpark.
I mean, well, think about it. Oracle was not Oracle. It's changed its names like 4 times.
Well, I still call it AT&T.
It's Pac Bell. It was SBC. It was AT&T, and now it's Oracle. And I guarantee you, it's going to change again, probably in the near future. I wouldn't be surprised.
Whatever happened to like Fenway Park? The Polo Grounds. Yeah, there you go. I was waiting for it. There you go. Somebody said to me today, they go, yeah, whatever happened to places like Wrigley Field? They go, well, Wrigley's a gum company. So it started early, Eric.
Yeah, it did.
Started early.
It comes and says, let's give some props to roll. Let's give some props to Melvin for pulling Bivens when he did. Last season, he would have left Bivens in to blow the lead. You might have a point there. I thought
it was well managed.
I brought that point up last night on Hot Corner. He was my quote unquote player of the week for the simple fact,
call.
Right? Call. Because of what he's doing. I like what Bob Mel. I have no complaints about what. Dude, how many times, whether I was on NorCal or here, how many times was I coming on the show bitching and complaining about just what the team was doing? I tell you, it feels good to be talking about some positivity. It does. Absolutely. Yep. There you go. Andrew Garcia. 100%. Winning baseball is fun baseball.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I just don't think it's exciting baseball all the time, but it's fun. It's fun to win.
Yep. All right. We'll come back to this. Let's do
I want to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard there because we got some talking to do, buddy.
And now, a Giant Sports Talk Live scoreboard update.
All right, here we go. Right off the rip, top of the 8th, Guardians versus the Padres. Are the Padres going to go 5-0, man? Seriously?
I thought they would. Wow. I thought they were going to be a good ball club.
Wow. Well, if you take a look at this there at top of the 8th, Guardians only 2 runs. Padres with 7.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Wow.
7 hits, but in the first few games, I didn't catch full games, but I love this MLB package. The flippers going crazy. The action I've caught from Padre land, their pitching's coming through, Eric.
Yeah, how about who was pitching today? Oh, yeah. Well, I think it was somebody we don't even know, right? Didn't when we were talking about it in the morning? I think it was someone we don't even know what the hell it is. But look at this. Tigers getting back to their winning ways after being in freaking LA. For 3. Look at that. Tigers are up 8-4 against the Mariners in Seattle, top of the 7th.
Yeah, you know what happens, Eric? Some of these scores that do surprise me a lot, and others don't. That doesn't surprise me, Eric, because we mentioned in the pregame show today, Herbie Hancock's brother is pitching for the Mariners. I'd never heard of him. They said he had an ERA last year about 8. I went, that doesn't smell good.
No.
Doesn't smell good. Cubs, look at them.
Oh, look at that one. Holy crap.
10-3. The A's finally taking one on the chin. They'd been playing great. They had a great opening series. Don't get us wrong. They look good in Seattle, but up against a very good Chicago team and just being outplayed there tonight. Outplayed. It's 10-3. Out-hit 12-6.
There you
go.
And an error. You know what happens when you errors, Eric, end up in runs.
They can. And then, of course, down in LA, nothing surprising here. Well, there is one surprising, and one surprise, one not. Dodgers are beaten the Braves, who have not yet even scored a run. The Braves could be starting off the season 0-5. This is who saw that coming? Who saw the Braves going to be with a goose egg after 5 games? Again, it's in the 7th inning. You never know. Baseball, they could come back. Dodgers are up 6-0, man. Woo!
And I said the Dodgers win 130 games, and everybody laughed at me. So we'll see.
All right, what happened?
They got the pitching, the hitting, the whole package. Well, it's always a good day for baseball in Kansas City. However, the fans who showed up didn't even get to watch a game because the game was in Milwaukee today, Eric. The Royals were on the road, and look at that. 11-1, the final score. Look at the hit totals. I watched that game. 14-6, Eric.
That's an ass whooping.
They were just throttling them. And the pitching line today, Chris Bubich was on the hill. 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, and struck out 8. Good pitching performance from him in the 11-1 thrashing.
And the final in Chicago. Look at that. Chicago, man. 9 runs. Blank the Twins. Holy shit. Twins only allowed 2 hits or only got 2 hits. That's a surprise. Look at that. Chicago.
Remember opening day? We were surprised with the win. They're playing 500 baseball, Eric. That's it. But again, Eric, they could win 7 of the first 10. And you know what? They finished 40 games out. Don't worry about it. Big win today, 9-0. They got pitched. You know what? I would like to know, you and I some night will talk about it. How did they even piece together, Eric, a pitching staff? Their pitchers dropped like flies in the preseason.
Don't ask me.
They're all under Tommy John, man.
Maybe it's in their water.
Crazy.
I don't know. Orioles beat the Red Sox 8-5 in Baltimore. How about that? Red Sox, I thought we'd be playing a little bit better. But, again, they scored some runs, but they gave up too many. Look at that, 15 hits. Yee! Yeah. That's ugly. What happened in Philly?
JT Realmuto made his return to the lineup. He had a bit of a boo-boo. Got a bruise on that foot of his, but he was able to rebound after a day off. 6-1. Phillies pick up their 3rd win of the year, 3rd of 4, and they beat the Rockies. You know, there's some scores that don't surprise me. That doesn't, although, you know, hey, the bad teams win, but that score does not surprise me. The Rockies losing on the road. The Marlins, I think they lost today, Eric, but they've been playing good ball.
Yep, and you got the Mets putting up 10 runs. And look at that. Where is Dilly? Dilly, are you out there, my friend? Your boy, Mr. Powerhouse, Pete Alonso, hits a grand salami, man. How about that? They put an ass whooping. Armand, are you out there? Mark, are you out there? I know we got a bunch of Met fans out there, man. So yeah, how'd you feel? And that's kind of circular right there, right? We got the Giants here. They got the Mets over there. There's a little bit of continuity between Mets and Giants, no? There it is. Mark. There's Mark. Cincy. Holy shit.
All right, Eric, you let me take the floor for let me talk.
I think I know where you're going with this. Where
am I going with this?
The Torpedo.
There you go. The Reds win 14-3, guys. All right. You think, wow, that's the story in itself. No. Huge fantasy day for me, Eric. Why? Because L.A. De La Cruz went 4 for 5, 7 RBIs, couple of stolen bases, and he was the Red in the lineup with the Torpedo bat. Eric, it's a trend. It has not proven anything but successful for the players swinging that kind of bat.
So what do you think? Does the
We got a
MLB
problem.
do? There you go, Houston. We got
got
a
a problem.
problem. I mean, honestly, guys, do we need to do? Does this need to be acknowledged? Is this kind of ruining the game because you've got a bat that has a lot more "quote unquote" material in the sweet part of the bat, and it gives the batter a little bit of an advantage?
Eric, that's
I don't know.
what? That's the Yankees and the Reds. And they apparently, my notes, LA was the only one using that bat. And between those two teams, they put up 34 runs in 2 games, Eric. We do have a problem. I do not want to see baseball with 15 to 14 scores, dude. What happened to pitching? There will be no pitching. It doesn't matter.
Man.
Guys, you can, after we do this, I want to know everybody's feeling on this.
Yeah, I
want to see
guys,
pitching matchups, dude. There'll be no such thing as a pitching matchup if this continues.
There's 2 things we need to talk about after we go through these scores. One of them being the torpedo bat. The other one, some news today. Mr. Jurickson Profar, 80 days, a game suspension.
Yeah.
Taking some PEDs. He didn't know he was taking it, of course, is the go-to. So
FOFA. He found out, didn't he, Eric?
Yep.
That's what happens, dude.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't think I've seen a player yet. Has there ever been a player? You know, we said in the preseason, they all come to camp. I'm in the best shape of my life. Have you ever seen a player get nabbed and go, I didn't even know, dude? They never know. They
never know.
Let's wrap it up, Eric, with the actually, we got a couple left. The Tampa Bay Rays in action.
Yeah. Rays beat the Pirates 6-1. They go up 3 games, or they're up, their record's 3-1. Who the hell's Magnum? That's pretty cool. Magnum goes 4 for 4 as the Rays hang 6.
Magnum.
There you go.
Mango.
Look at it.
4 for 4. Blue Jays are above 500, 3-2, young season, 5-2 win over the Nationals, and the Angels went extras today.
Hey, look at that. Angels playing some good baseball, man. Is that Ben Joyce? I bet you that's Ben Joyce, isn't it? That guy throws some fire, dude. Fire. And then, of course, the Giants game, we already know all about that.
7-2,
Right.
we talked about it at length. Big win.
Yes.
Big win today. Wilmer, how long does that? Eric, I don't want, just give me a second. Guys, I talked about it. I said 30-plus home runs, Eric. I'm standing by it. He's the leader with 3. We're not even a week into the season. Without a torpedo. Don't keep the torpedo bats away from Wilmer. That's what Major League Baseball is saying. And Ramos. How long does Wilmer continue? Is this, hey, he got out of the chute quick, or is my premonition coming to fruition, Eric?
Yeah, that's a good point, man. We'll see.
You got to
see how it goes. If he keeps it up, man, it's going to be interesting.
Stay hot. Stay hot.
Yes. Mick. What's up, Mick? Makes a good point here. Bad players need to get better naturally, working on their swings, timing, and their stance, not by changing the bats. See, this is going to be interesting. I think where does this go, guys? I mean, honestly, is it? I mean, I hear, it's legal, but then I hear other people, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man.
If it's not addressed, though, Eric, you give it a week. Every team will be swinging those things.
Right.
They'll be like us on this show going, damn, Eric, it works.
Could you imagine Barry Bonds swinging a torpedo bat? Man,
he could come back and play today.
Dude. He might. Dude, I want to play again. Get me a damn torpedo bat.
Yeah.
I mean,
they could really market that, Eric. You could stand over in Mission Rock and catch the fly balls.
I know. I know. He would hit it halfway into the cove, man.
Dude, he'd be like, you could stand over on the rock. I got it.
I don't know. I don't know where I stand on this, to be honest with you guys. I don't know.
And then what happens is, Eric, and while they do have to address it, what I thought of yesterday, and now with LA, like, I mean, the numbers are preaching to the choir, dude. They're standing out. We're seeing what it produces.
And that's the thing.
But what happens a week in?
No,
let's say the home opener, the Giants use them, and we run roughshod on whoever, we're going to play Seattle in the opening game at home over at Oracle Park. See, I know the sponsor. What happens the next day, Eric? Major League Baseball outlaws them. And then you got the Milwaukee Brewers going, oh, we didn't get to use them. Like, is it already an unfair advantage?
I don't know. Here's going to be the kicker. It's a small sample size, but the sample size is pretty damn impressive.
34
If it keeps going the way it is with the quote unquote torpedo bat, I don't know. I don't know what they do.
Did you tune in late and find out the details? I actually watched the opening inning of the Yankee-Milwaukee game on Saturday morning, and with Bernice at my side. And I was like, holy crap, no sooner did they say the catcher. The Yankees had never had a catcher in the history. This storied franchise has never had a catcher lead off a game or lead off batter in an inning, or not an inning, but in the order, right, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
No sooner did the announcer say that, he launched it. What a rocket. And then the next batter comes up, Judge, and does Judge things. And you thought, wow, that's interesting. That's, it's not out of the ordinary. And then the next batter comes up, and he launches one. And then Jazz Chisholm comes up next inning, and he launched. And Eric, it got out of hand real quick. And Cortez, he looked like one of those broken bobbleheads. His head was just spinning around, man. He didn't know what to think. Like, yeah. Look what it's doing to the pitchers. It's going to make a mockery of the game, I think.
Well, I don't know. And then Senior makes a good point. Possibly maybe the balls are juiced again. Remember back in 2019, the balls were juiced and the ball was flying all over the park. Maybe there is something to that. Maybe there is.
Okay, Eric. Okay. Then why was L.A. De La Cruz the only guy who was touching the ball today for the Cincinnati Reds? Hurtubise didn't get a hit. Gavin Lux 1 for 3. I can go down the list. 1 for Steer, 1 for 5. Fraley, 1 for 5. How come the guy swinging the canoe paddles, the guy that produced?
Like I said, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You call it a sample size. I call it success.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, man. I don't know. I think it's a story that we should be watching here just to see what exactly transpires with this.
You know what? And it's funny. I'm not gonna get in a big argument with him. I like Senior. He says it's because L.A. De La Cruz is a superstar. L.A. De La Cruz in the last 2 years has never had a game like this.
Yeah, that thing is freaking insane.
Dude, that guy strikes out.
Yeah, he strikes out a lot.
That's why. Eric, tell Senior why you didn't touch him, and he dropped down to me in the fantasy.
He knows
why you didn't take him.
Nope.
You said I'm not touching him with a torpedo bat, 10-foot torpedo bat, right?
Right.
Yeah. 42-inch torpedo bat. But dude, they're working. I just don't know where it's going to go. I knew we'd be talking about it tonight. Do you like it, guys? Do you like it? Maybe there are guys that'll be out there going, "Oh, give me 20." Hey, I love watching teams. There are teams that isn't that the sexy thing, Eric? The home run ball.
Yeah, that gets people all pumped up. Absolutely.
I like it's 3-2, bottom of the ninth, dude. I just like low scoring.
I don't mind the offense, but
Toby says Ellie was good before the bat. I don't.
He was.
He's not a bad player, Eric. I'm not dismissing his talent.
Yeah, and
tell me why the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees just scored 34 runs, and they're the two teams.
Okay, hold on. But how many other players are having the torpedo bat? That's what we don't know. Maybe
I haven't seen any of you.
We don't know.
And I watched the games. They were talking about it on other games today, Major League Baseball. But
if you got 30 teams, you got 15 games going on. I'm not watching every damn batter of every.
I'm flipping around like a madman, Eric, and they're talking about the torpedo bat.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
But they're not talking about any of their players using them. And it's not like it's top secret, it's CIA material here. They would be talking about their players using them.
Yeah. I don't know.
Talked about L.A. De La Cruz. He's the only
I don't know, man. And to Toby, yeah, I get what he's saying. It's only one game. It doesn't make a career. Now let's see what happens. If he continues to have success with this torpedo bat, well then there's something there. Just saying.
Will Major League Baseball step in?
I don't know. I don't know, man. If it's within the rules, I guess you're good. But I don't know. Honestly, I know verbatim what the rule is about the bat and if it can be altered, and if it is altered, how can it be altered? I don't know, man. Remember back in the day when they started putting a little freaking they notched out the knob at the very top, the tip of the bat.
Yeah.
You know, they were doing that. They were, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Like I said last night on the Hot Corner, guys, I was looking at it online, Major League Baseball's rules. It isn't an illegal bat, Eric.
Then I guess.
However,
then
you continue to read the rule book, and it says all in-game materials, including the bats, must be approved, garner the approval of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball is probably going, we didn't approve that bat.
Oh, I guarantee they had to have. They're not going to go out there and use a bat that they can't use, especially with all the attention. They would have put the kibosh on it by now.
Yeah, but and then there's guys like Eric. You know, this isn't the stance I want to take, Eric. But hear me out. First thing I thought was, I thought it was a gimmick, and I don't like gimmicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought, this gives you an unfair advantage. And should you be allowed unfair advantages? Eric, every team in Major League Baseball has advantages. It's called their own ballpark. No ballpark. If you watch the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday, Eric, the confinements of the stadium, the field, it's the same as in New England.
Mm-hmm.
Or in Miami. The field is the same in others. The hockey arena, 200 by 85, it's the same.
Yeah.
Baseball? Hey, it's my first time in this stadium, looks different. Holy cow. That is called home field advantage.
And here we go. This is a great point by Dallas. I like this. This is good. I like these kind of comments. Even if the bet is legal, if it turns out it is going to change the game, the commissioner has the power to do whatever he wants for the good of the game. So maybe that's the argument we can have. Maybe that's the discussion. Do you guys like it? Do you not like it? Is it good for the game? Is it bad for the game? I mean, the MLB, and we talked about this before, in 2019, they juiced the balls. The MLB did that, again, to attract more offense. Then they realized, I think they overdid it a little bit. So I don't know, man. That's great. Dallas, I like what you're saying there. Does the commissioner, does he have the balls to go out there and actually just take a look at it? We'll have to see. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Armand makes a good point. I think he is. Armand, is that the list of players who are using the bat? I'm guessing it is. Ellie De La Cruz, Adley Rutschman, Jose Trevino, Dansby Swanson, Nico Horner, Ryan Jeffers, Francisco Lindor, Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm, Goldschmidt, Anthony, what in the hell are you doing? Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, Junior Camarino, and I don't know who Davis is, and Schneider. Those are all the guys who are using a torpedo bat. Sean says, according to Trevor Plouffe, some players used the torpedo bat last season. I don't remember that.
I didn't. I just didn't even. No, I don't. Okay. It's news to me.
Ibrahim. Tom Murphy is using the torpedo recovery stool. Unfair.
Eric, you can talk about a few players who, somebody chimed in. I think it was Will. Said, yeah, Adley Rutschman's not doing anything. Eric, on the list of the players I have who are using the torpedo bat, Austin Wells.
Yeah, I just put it up there.
Hitting bombs. Yeah. Goldschmidt.
Yep.
Hitting bombs. Chisholm's laughing. I saw an interview today. Chisholm, he goes, the meat of the bat is where we hit the ball now. I love it. He goes, this is going to change the game forever. He's hitting bombs. Cody Bellinger.
How many are they hitting, though? How many have they all hitting? How many have? What's the total on home runs that these guys are hitting, though? Trevino said he was using a bat last year. Stan used the torpedo bat last year in the playoffs.
Yankees had 9 home runs on Saturday, Eric.
Yeah, it's one game, though. And Nestor Cortez was garbage.
Okay, well, let's see what the Yankees do tomorrow.
Yeah, what did they? Yeah.
Again, dude, I'm not.
What
We'll
did
see.
the Yankees?
We'll see what Ellie de la Cruz does in the next week.
What-
Eric. Dude, he
what-
can have a career day today. But
What
all
did
of a
the
sudden,
Yankees?
he's using
But
the
what
bat.
did the Yankees do against the Brewers after Nestor Cortez? You know, in the other games, were they hitting just as many? I know they hit a few.
I don't know. They scored
who was
11
it-
runs,
and
so
who
they
was
hit the
hitting-
ball?
And who was it that was hitting it? And again, it's a possibility. Maybe it's just a perfect storm. Maybe the combination of the torpedo bats and maybe the ball is juiced. That could be an issue right there. There's no doubt about it. Let's see if the Giants, Eric, I see you. Let's see if the Giants start using a torpedo bat. Torpedo bat versus Tyler Rogers. It's pretty good, Cubby.
Terrible.
Pretty good. Again, guys, this is just interesting. It's fun. What do I got here?
All the Yankees who are using the bat, Eric.
Norcastle. I love it. Ninth Circuit of Appeals, or the Ninth Appellate, I should say, puts a pause on torpedo bats until we figure out what the hell is going on. Oh man,
Eric, you just pulled up the list a couple of minutes ago of who's using them.
Yes.
Goldschmidt, home run. Judge, 3 home runs. Chisholm, a home run. Volpe, who? Shortstop Volpe, home run, using the bat. Wells using the bat, home run. And Peraza, home run. Those are your home run hitters. The Yankees scored on 9 home runs. He came out of the game, Cortez. They went on to score 11 more runs. Dude, bats are working.
What I'm saying, it's one game, and how many home runs have they hit since then? How many has Wells hit? How many has Volpe hit? Volpe, no, I'm thinking of Glaber. Volpe,
We'll see.
You see what I'm saying?
Analyze it
It's one
next
game,
day.
and that's the part you got to be careful of when you're doing this kind of stuff. If you have one game that looks absolutely freaking bananas, then sometimes you'll think, "Oh, this is going on." No, it may just be because of that one game for whatever reason.
Okay, now we got 2. Now we got 2 games.
Now if we're seeing consistency over a period of time, well then we're got something going on there.
Yep.
Right on. Thanks, Armand. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that was a career day. When I looked, I thought the fantasy, there's some screw up. Ella de la Cruz at one point, 26 points. I think he finished with 24. Like, dude, when was the last time you saw a player get that kind of number? Judge had a huge number.
Judge, he's not using a torpedo bat.
He is. Oh, no, he isn't.
No, he is not.
He isn't. He isn't.
No. That's why we're saying it could be a combination of.
Thank God. Let's check out the Yankees tomorrow. If he uses one, wave the white flag.
Could you imagine? What if Shohei starts using one?
Eric, that's when the commissioner will say, shut the fuck
again.
Shut it down.
We don't know. More has to be. There has to be more.
Armand says the home run derby with the torpedo bats would be fun. Yeah, but they start at Monday night. We'd still be going on like Tuesday afternoon, Eric.
Well, there's a time limit.
Back. The ball's out of the ballpark. They'd run out of balls, probably.
Yeah, good.
Where is the All-Star game this year, Eric?
I have no idea.
Oh, righty then.
I have no idea.
Week.
I have absolutely no idea.
There you go. Do you know where it is? Nobody knows where it is. All right.
Oh, let's I think enough talk of the bat.
Hey, Droopy.
Jurickson Profar, man. That freaking sucks, dude. If I feel bad for the guy, well, should I feel bad for the guy? The guy went and took a freaking PEDs. But again, hey, man, you start doing the stuff, you're gonna and they test and
You'll get caught.
You got to pay the consequences. 80 games suspension, and
that's the going rate.
And yes, that's first offense. And here's another thing: if they go to the playoffs, he cannot play in the postseason. He is.
Oh, really?
Yes, he cannot play in the postseason.
Ooh, there's a little double shot, a little jab on the way out the door.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you mess around.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
All-Star Game 2025 will be played in Atlanta.
Ooh, ball's gonna freaking
Out-of-town scoreboard update.
Woo!
Eric, you thought the Athletics were having it rough. It's now 15-3 Cubs.
15-3.
Dodgers have a 6-1 edge, if you'll call it an edge. They're beating up Atlanta 6-1 in the 8th. And Detroit over Seattle 9-4. That one's still ongoing, and they have just started the 9th inning. Again, 15-3. Cubs have found a way to launch balls out of that ballpark.
That is correct, Toby. He took a substance that hides the use of PEDs.
You should get extra then.
I know, right? I didn't know I was taking it. That's what they all say, though.
That's like having the radar detector. I didn't realize I was speeding at this moment.
You know what? It's best just to not even say anything. I mean, come on, man.
You know, the last time I told you I was at the ballpark. I was at Oracle Park, Eric, the last time somebody from the Giants got nabbed. You remember who that was?
I remember that. I'll never forget. I was coming back from lunch. This was when I was stationed at Beale.
I think you were listening on the radio.
I was driving back to the flight line, and I had the radio on because it takes forever to drive from base housing to back to the flight line. And here it goes. You know, they do that little sounder to the ESPN. Melky Cabrera has been suspended 80. I was like, oh, dude. Soon as I got to work, I went straight over to a buddy of mine. He's a huge, he was a reservist, and he was a huge Giants fan. So I walked over. I was like, dude. And he goes, dude. Yeah, that sucked.
And he was escorted off the field. He was out in left field warming up in the outfield, shagging. And they came out and told him. And that was it. He was out.
He was done.
And that was a great day, too, because it was the Freak was pitching for the Giants. And who was the ace for the Washington Nationals?
Strasburg at the time?
Even Strasburg. They were pitching. So I had front row batting circle seat by the Washington Washington dugout. Dude, I could look right into the dugout. It was great. Look right into your living room.
Nice.
Yeah, and the Giants lost, by the way. Bryce Harper hit a home run.
Damn, I'll never forget that because I was like, man, how are they going to do that? And Buster Posey, you know, he led the charge, so to speak. He if I'm not mistaken, I think he had like a conversation with the team. I remember hearing something about that and said, hey, guys, this isn't the end. Let's go out there and play some baseball. Lo and behold, what happened in 2012, Glenn?
2012?
Yeah.
What happened in 2012?
I wonder. Wonder what happened.
What happened in 2012?
Yep. Oh, and it was great because I'm trying to remember.
Who doesn't bite?
No, I know exactly what it is. Because that's the same time they picked up Pence in the offseason. They picked up Marco Scutero.
Yep.
Man, dude, I'm telling I'll never forget. I was at Disneyland when the news broke about Hunter Pence. And dude, it was so awesome. So I'm at Disneyland. This is in the summer of 2012. And when I was going to Disneyland, I used to see so many people with Giants hats. Giants hats were all over the place in Disneyland. So, dude, I got my Giants gear on. We're walking around, and every time I saw a Giants fan with a Giants hat, I just gave him a head nod like this. And then all we did is just smile, just give a head nod. Everyone knew what was up. It was all, dude, gosh, that was so much fun back in the day.
Padres win 7-2 and 5-0.
5-0 for the Padres.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wilmer's off to a great start, but again, calm down. It's only 3 games in, man. Just
keep it up. Just do whatever they're doing.
Let's just show up at the ballpark tomorrow.
Do your business. Take care of business.
That's my line. Yeah. Take care of your own business, right?
Man, yes.
That's all you can do, especially when teams like the Padres are winning. Padres are unbeaten now at 5-0, and the Dodgers are minutes away from going 6-0. Dude, are we going to be playing catch-up baseball in the division? How has Arizona started this season? How are they looking, Eric? They had a tough series with the Cubs, I believe.
Hold on.
Tomorrow, Arizona, they're 2-2. They're in New York. Playing the Yankees.
That's right. They're going to be playing the Yankees.
The New York Torpedoes versus the Arizona Diamondbacks.
So has Atlanta scored a run yet? Here, hold.
Atlanta tonight, 6-1. Ninth inning.
Oh, they actually scored a run. How about that?
Yeah. Atlanta is coming to bat. They need 5. They need 5 against the LA bullpen, Eric.
Wow.
Chavez gave up. Is it Chavez? No, let me get the wrong. Oh, Eric, I got freaking mess. My phone keeps. I hit Dodgers. What opens? Atlanta. I hit Dodgers again. My phone shuts off. I gotta get a new phone this week.
Let's see. Oh, you're gonna just you're not gonna replace the screen?
Yeah, yeah. This is the first night with the guys there. I was using the phone yesterday and it exploded. The screen went.
Yeah.
So, given the fact that the phone is about 10 years old, I'm just gonna get a new one. Some of the apps won't work. That Apple Corporation, Eric. The phone's 4 years old, and you go to use your app, and it goes, "You need a new phone. iOS update will not support this." So, you buggers. The only thing I don't like about the new phones, Eric, I'm old school. They took away the 1/8 jack, the plug in my headphones. Everything's Bluetooth now. Everything's wireless. Yeah, you like my charging cable?
Look at that.
Isn't that cool?
Look at that.
Maybe using unauthorized materials caused my phone to blow up, huh? Yeah. In the club.
That goes right with it. Warming up the coffee. Be right back.
Using those Chinese issued chargers, obviously not good for the old phone. Something else, guys, too. Eric touched on it last night. We were on the hot corner last night with NorCal. Is like what I see Bob Melvin getting everybody in the lineup. He got Matos in back-to-back games on the weekend, which we wouldn't have seen that last year. He gave him back-to-back games. He's sprinkling. He's moving the lineup around, and not necessarily the batting order, but just the lineup, getting people in the games early. Season's just underway, and seeing what people can do. Matos played well, played really well. How's fantasy baseball going, Mike O asks. I was in last place Saturday, and I was in first place today. So it's going very well. I had a huge day again today. I think I've fallen back to second place by a couple of points. So how about you, Mike? How are you doing? Didn't get a chance to see what you've been doing in the fantasy. Skater says Bailey's got to go back into the lineup 7th or 8th. I agree. Dude, Bailey is doing Bailey things early in the season, isn't he, Greg? Catching a good game, not hitting well. And some people calling for Lamont Wade Jr.'s head already. The guy hasn't got a hit. He's got a 0 batting average, and he's not. And what happens? He relies on the walks to get on base. He ain't getting on base on a regular basis either, Greg. So time will tell if he can turn that around. But people were calling for his head after the game today. I was listening to some other channels at KMBR, and people aren't happy. So let's see if he can turn that around as well. But I agree with you. If Bailey does not swing the bat, he's got to get a torpedo and still bat 8th. Bernice is laughing. She goes, "Do you think that will help?" You never know. You never know. Maybe Wade needs a they all need torpedo. Maybe, Jesus, Eric, I just came to a realization. Maybe Wilmer's using one.
Hey, maybe.
We'll have to do some investigative reporting. I was supposed to call the Giants about something today, too, about getting the laptop in. I forgot to do that. I'll do that tomorrow. Wilmer at first base, Matos DH. I like it. I just telling the boys that I like what Bob Melvin did on the weekend, getting Matos in not one, but back-to-back games, and Matos contributed.
Yes, he did. Now we'll see what they do. Do they face a lefty? I don't know. Is that pitcher that pitches for Houston tomorrow? I don't know if he's a lefty or not. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that.
Tomorrow's matchup is, as I mentioned earlier, Logan Webb And Webb
And
goes
who-
for the Giants. It'll be his second start.
Yep.
And going for the Astros is Hayden Wesneski. He's a right-handed pitcher, right? So you got the righty going. Get the righty, so I guess you got Lamont. You got the same lineup.
Yeah,
you
I probably will. I
Wilmer.
think Yaz is probably good. I mean, Yaz
Yeah.
had another 2-hit game, so I would not be surprised to see Yaz back in there. Now, maybe as a DH. Maybe as a DH.
No. You again, no, I'm not. I'm not playing the jump on Wilmer bandwagon here, but you don't take his bat out of the lineup, Eric.
True.
Can't take it out
True.
this early in the season with the guy swatting. He's a team leader in home runs.
Unless he's feeling something, because his little dive back to first base looked pretty bad. Did you see him?
That's Wilmer. I mean,
dude, he took.
Wilmer is not the epitome of. He's not Nadia Comaneci out there, Eric. He's not winning like a gold medal in gymnastics.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that slide looked gnarly. Gnarly.
Skater says Yaz in right, Wilmer at first, Matos DH. I'm okay with that. You got the defense in right, you got the bat at DH, you got Wilmer's bat and playing for Wilmer does not, guys, stop with Wilmer doesn't play a good first base. Wilmer plays as good at first base as Lamont Wade Jr. plays at first base. Come on. And he can hit the ball.
There you go.
There's my piece for tonight. I'm getting wound up early. All righty, Eric. How's the coffee tonight? Little Folgers in your cup or what?
Always Folgers in the cup.
I knew it.
Always. 100%, man.
Oh, I didn't know if Lou Marsden was going to be watching today. I found a card on my desk today. I have no idea what the cock has to do with it. There's a rooster and this guy. Look at the mug on that guy, Eric. He was a topic of conversation on our hot corner last night. That's the missing link.
Oh, Link. Gotcha.
That's Link Gates.
Gotcha.
The only guy who liked fighting in hockey more than me. And I would never fight him because I would not be here doing the show if I did.
Dude, can't go wrong with Folgers, man.
Guy would fight his own teammates.
Joe, you can't go wrong with Folgers, buddy. Dude, I love my Folgers, guys. I love my old school freaking regular freaking coffee maker, man. Brew up my damn brew. Good to go, man. Yeah. Good to go. What do we got? Yeah, Dodgers win. Yeah.
It's final 6-1.
John, yeah. Folgers is not garbage. Come on, man.
Cubs put another one on the board, Eric. 16-3.
It's the best part of waking up. Yes, Johnny.
16-3. And we're in the 7th.
16-3. Holy, and they're in the 7th inning?
Yeah, I'm just looking to see who. Let me look at the stats for the game, see if anybody is. Holy crap. Dansby Swanson, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Michael Bush, 4 for 5. What else we got here? Kyle Tucker. Everybody likes to see what Kyle Tucker's doing. Tucker's 3 for 6, 2 batted in. He scored 3 himself.
How about that?
Ian Happ still not getting any hits. He's 0 for 4, batting 170. Pete Crow Armstrong batting 150. Ooh. They got a lot of really good hitters and real bad hitters. Oof. That's really bad. They got 4 guys who aren't batting 100.
They're getting
we had one. Who did we have in the lineup today? We had somebody batting 0. Lamont's at 0. Didn't we? We have somebody batting 070. Oh, it must be Bailey.
I think it's Bailey. Yeah, he's having a tough time of it. But yeah, man. Is there a lot of home runs in that game with the Cubs, by the way?
Bailey's batting 100 and Adames is batting 133.
Yeah, he's having a tough go of it, man.
We got 3 guys batting within the hundreds. Jeez, and again, Lamont's not even batting 100.
Oh, I forgot about this. There's contract news out there, guys.
Hello. What do we got?
Crochet signed an extension with the Boston Red Sox. $170 million. How about that?
Saw that earlier today. That's right. Yep.
Good on him. Getting his pay. And that's a pretty damn good deal, to be honest with you.
And quite frankly, I think that's a great. Isn't that a great decision by the Boston Red Sox? Not mess around, get it done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, show the love, get it done. Tell them you mean business. You want to win.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got 16-3 in the middle of the 7th. Yikes. Let's see. Cubs. So supposedly Warner has a bat. He's 3 for 4. Swanson's got a bat, and he's 2 for 5. Interesting.
Look at that. They're throwing the ball around the infield. It must be between innings, isn't it? I see the ball. Look at that. The ball. They must do. The ball's going to short.
It's a rumble.
Second. Look.
Is it a rumble?
There's a hit. Oh, what are they doing now? What is going on? The ball's flying out to the outfield. It must be between innings.
Yeah, it's in between. Yeah, it's in between innings.
Oh, they're throwing the ball around.
Who the hell's Kelly? The catcher. Look at that
Catcher
guy.
for who? Chicago
Cubs.
or for
Cubs.
The Cubs catcher?
Yeah.
Carson Kelly.
It's a rumble. Is it a fight?
Dream come true. Carson Kelly, Eric. Cubs catcher Carson Kelly. Guess where he was born?
Sacramento.
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, so he's back home. Oh, nice. Man.
Way back home in Illinois. No, Eric L. It's not a fight. What was it, Eric? It wasn't a fight.
Is it a rumble?
It's a rumble.
That's what I said. I was like, is it a rumble? Are they fighting?
Dude, and as I looked at it, I go, I'm out of here. I got to take a break because I didn't know what was going on either. I thought it was a pitching change, to be honest, because they all converged. But then the outfielders came into home. Dude, good call on your part, buddy. It's a rumble.
Yeah,
that's still one of the most memorable nights, isn't it?
Dude, that was so much damn fun. I mean, that was. Hold on, where's it at?
And it threw a brick at us because Eric, there was nobody out. That's what.
Yeah.
That's
what it was. It ended the game. It was the Padres versus the Dodgers. Here we go.
I said, I'm out of here. Listen.
What's going on? Is there a rumble? Look at that. What's going on?
Hang on. I'll be right back.
A triple play. Oh, my God. Triple play. Holy crap. Check that out. Miguel Rojas grounds into a triple play.
Unbelievable.
First baseman Manny Machado. The second
Are you
baseman,
kidding me?
The first baseman Donovan Solano. There
Unbelievable.
you go. That's how you get it done. Yeah. Woo! Way to go, Padres. Is there a fight? Is there a fight?
Is there a fight? There was nobody out, and then it popped up at the end there. It went 3 out. I'm like, that was quick. It's a triple play.
That was awesome.
We were doing the lot. I remember that night. We did about 3 innings of that game. We're no Chardall, but we did about 3 innings.
Yeah.
Chardall did the Giants game tonight.
Did he? Chardall did the Giants game?
I caught a batter.
No kidding. Did he call Wilmer Flores his home run again?
Cincinnati,
Ohio.
Chardall comes in with breaking news, Eric.
Chicago Cubs are using the torpedo bats.
Maybe
Couple
they
of them,
are.
right?
If they are, Eric, that rips this thing. Eric, if that's on the news later tonight that they're using those bats tonight, that rips this thing wide open, dude. It rips it wide open. Jesus. So the Dodgers are now 6-0, boys.
Hey, it is what it is, man.
Haven't seen Isabel in tonight. Did you see Isabel? Oh, no, Isabel will be joining us any minute. Watch, Eric. Isabel's been watching the Dodger game.
Oh,
That's
probably. Yeah.
Yes.
Why not? Why
Hey,
not?
Sean. Sean says, anybody go to the opener? I'm driving up from L.A. I'm going to be there. Schmitty is going to be there. Skaters on Baseball. Mike O is going to be there. Who else is coming around? Robbie Dizzle.
Robbie Dizzle. He'll be there, man.
Robbie called me again today. Are we still on for opening day? He can't wait to come on the air live. I said, great, you're on. Yes. He goes, I may need directions. Got to find the bowling alley. I said, we'll hook you up.
That's going to be something. I guess Verlander is going to pitch the home opener, huh?
Yeah. Interesting. And what do you think tomorrow? What do you think of changing up the lineup? You got Webb going in and then Rupee. Roop goes for the next game, and then Verlander comes home.
I guess they wanted to keep him on regular rest, because that's his normal, because of that weird day off that was on Friday. So, hey, whatever, man.
Oh, my God, Eric. Oh, my God. Opening day.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
I don't know, man. He's doing he's doing okay, right? His first outing. We'll see. Again,
dude, he'll probably fire a 2-hitter.
I'm having chest pain.
It's possible.
You never know.
It's possible.
Yeah. You never know. What time are we getting out of here? Because I'm going to go.
I'm ready to get out of here.
You and I got to get up early. Join us in the mornings, guys. We're on at 8 a.m. We take a look at the scoreboard, and we take an in-depth look at the pitching matchups. And you know what? For what it's worth, we'll do that for a while. But at this rate, pitching doesn't seem to matter. But I'm going to head on. Do yourselves a favor. We're going to wrap it up. Your night of baseball isn't done. Coming up shortly over on NorCal, Dan's got a special guest.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a legend.
Nice.
You know who his guest is tonight?
He's got Ned out there, right?
Ned Coletti.
Yeah, awesome.
So they'll be over on NorCal. You can check them out. I'll give them a plug. So,
right on. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back again here tomorrow night. Wait, what time's the game tomorrow? I think is the same. 5?
I think we should be at the same time tomorrow. We've got a game time, Eric, of 5:10. So we'll be on regularly scheduled.
Sounds good.
Webb and Wisniewski tomorrow. A couple of right-handers. The Giants are 3-1. Can you imagine, Eric? Tomorrow we're doing a show. They're 4-1.
That would be nuts.
Can you imagine? We're going to the home opener. We're talking about a team that's 6-1, 5-1.
5, dude. That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
I'm starting to feel the vibe.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? All right, guys.
It's something
get out
else,
of here,
Eric.
And
all right, see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, Eric. And you guys, catch you here tomorrow night. We'll talk more Giants. I'm really enjoying talking Giants baseball, buddy.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm
glad the season's underway. I really am.
Yeah, buddy. This is what it's all about, man. This is what I live for. Freaking MLB baseball. All right, guys, be good out there, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.